Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is today's tarot for Wednesday, the 1st of November 2023. A pinch and a punch for the first day of the month. I hope you're doing well. I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube. It's called Psychic Cafe. In that, I give one question readings. Now, you can book in for one of those on my website, BeHealing.com, at any time. There's a link in the description box below and also on up there too. I do all the pre-booked readings right at the start of the next live show and then send you the link to the replay, so you don't need to be able to make it live if you can't. Alternatively, come along live. You can find the next show laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking Be Healing down there. Click on set a reminder or notify me, something like that, and come along live. You can book while I'm live too. I also offer private readings from my website, BeHealing.com. You can find a link for that in the description box below and also up there too. I've got various types, but I get them all out within 48 hours of you ordering them. Now, there's 2 ways in which to win one of those private readings with me. First is for the subscribers of my YouTube channel, so click that subscribe button, click like on this video, and then leave a comment. That'll get you an entry into that. You can do that as many times as you like throughout the month on all my videos. And the second way is by checking out my pick a card reads. For all of you purchasers of those deeper dive reads, those extended readings, that'll get you an entry in. So good luck with winning those. So what's in the energies for everybody today? We've got rare knowledge, a secret, and empowerment. A secret that empowers you. Or it's like keeping something secret so you feel empowered. It's like you don't need to say everything, and it might make you feel empowered by just like knowing something but not saying it. Do you know what I mean? If there's something that goes on and everyone's reacting and speaking out to it, a wiser person wouldn't, right? And it feels like that. It feels like you hold something back and it actually empowers you from doing that. So it feels like a non-reaction to me rather than keeping a secret. But take it as it resonates for you, of course. Tell us more. What's in the energies for everybody today? We've got Seeker. Could be trying to find something out. Or this could be someone trying to find you as well, seeking you out. Someone's looking for you. For some of you, you might be looking for someone like that you went to school with or something like that. Someone could pop into your mind and you might be trying to find them on social media. Or likewise, someone could be doing that to you as well. These are the energies that are about today, and so someone might be finding you. Get to like hear from somebody you've not heard from for a long time. Dream and optimism, yeah. It could be someone's popped up in a dream, you remembered them and you're like, oh my God, I've not heard from them for ages. I wonder what they're doing now. You could be optimistic to find them. Or someone could be optimistic to find you again. Tell us more. What's in the energies for everybody today? We've got the Page of Swords. Yeah, someone looking for you on social media, or you looking for someone on social media. 8 of Swords, feeling trapped for some reason. The 8 of Swords is about feeling like thinking that we're trapped, thinking that we don't have any options. It's not necessarily true. In fact, we do have like all freedom to make decisions, but often we don't want to make those decisions because those decisions means we'd have to give up on something or opt out of something, and we're not necessarily willing to give up on what we'd have to give up to make those decisions. So in other words, we've got complete freedom. Like anyone could just like, you know, go out and do anything that they want to do. I'm going to keep that one out. But we don't, do we? Because there's consequences to that. And so we've got to weigh up and balance up those consequences. So it is always an illusion that we're trapped. However, it might be a calculated decision to keep yourself trapped. We've got the 7 of Swords. Deception. It could be self-deception. Then we've got the 3 of Cups, which is party, going out, having some good times with your friends, that kind of thing. So why the Page of Swords? So there's somebody, or we're checking someone out, looking for them on social media. Could be someone that's come up in a dream. You could have come up in someone else's dream. They're trying to find you on social media. Feels like someone that we knew long ago. It could be. Use of materials. Is the King of Pentacles, someone that is very stable, wise, mature. that kind of thing. The star energy, hopeful, and 10 of inspiration, that they put the burdens down. Oh, it could be someone that was troubled before, and you might be like hopeful that they've healed themselves. Or likewise with you. It could be someone that knew you long ago when you were troubled, and hoping that you've healed yourself and you've put your burdens down. Nice. So you might be hearing from somebody very soon or today yeah, very nice energies. I like that. So someone's got good wishes, optimism. You've kind of sorted yourself out, or you're optimistic that they've sorted themselves out, and it would be nice to see them again. And I think when we've healed ourselves and when we're doing that inner work on ourselves, we're always hopeful that other people will do it too, right? And feel good, even if they're not doing it in the same way as us. We can't expect everyone to need to heal the same way as us and come to the same conclusions, right? But if they're happy in themselves, in their lives, and the choices they're making, that's a really great thing, isn't it? I love to see people that have kind of sorted themselves out and are happy with themselves. There's emotional release behind that. Could be someone that you're very fond of, very perhaps emotionally connected to. Could be someone that you turned away from, say if they had an addiction or something like that. If they were, their unhealed state was playing out in that way, or indeed they could have turned their back on you because of that too. And they could be, like really hopeful that you've healed yourself. It's really nice energies. 8 of Swords, but feeling trapped for some reason. What's this about? Ace of Inspiration. So you could have like an aha or an idea to free yourself up and start something new instead. So there could be change happening today. Like there's a spring type of feel to this energy today. Like new possibilities, new growth, buds kind of available. You know that good feeling that you get when you see those buds on the trees and it's been winter and all of that kind of thing. It's that kind of feel. But of course, it's not about the trees. I mean, I guess it could be for those in the southern hemisphere, but it just feels like it's that kind of a feeling, but about your life instead. Could be something like newness going on, new growth, that kind of thing, change coming in. Tell us what's behind this. It was abundance, so it could be money coming good. Oh, okay, so yeah, you could have felt trapped to circumstances, to a certain amount of money coming in, or in your work, or however money comes in for you. It might have felt very constricted and like unable to change much, and that change might be coming in, or you're seeing a way. You've got an idea of how to change that. Nice. 7 of Swords, but deception. Is this self-deception? What's going on here? 9 of Inspiration. It's the end of the healing, and the 9 of Emotions. Nice. 2 9s. 2 9s come before the 2 10s, where a major change happens. So the 9s are the feeling of like, I know what my wishes are, and I want my wishes to come true. I'm advocating for my wishes now. The 9 of Emotions, the 9 of Inspiration. I've healed and I'm ready to move forward. So it's right before the ending. So deception, self-deception, 7 of Swords. Are we deceiving ourselves that we're ready for something new? Are we deceiving ourselves that we're feeling that spring energy in our lives now that change is about to happen? Like, are we be asking ourselves about that? There could be a feeling around that today. It's like, oh, it feels like my wishes are going to come about now. But I felt this way before. There's that bit of doubt, I felt this way before though, and it didn't happen. There's a bit of pessimism that's within us. But are you ready? You might be. I don't know. New day. Yeah. There's these signs of newness, of new growth, of change. And there's this balanced kind of an energy of response to that. So optimistic and excited about it, but also a little bit pessimistic because I've seen this before and nothing really changed. 3 of Cups. What's this? It's a get together, it's a party, it's getting together with friends, it's some social kind of an occasion. 3 of Inspiration, something that you've been waiting for. 10 of Emotions, happily ever after, going to make your heart really happy. You've been waiting for that. Now, we could be talking about a date here. We could be talking about meeting up with friends. We could be talking about meeting up with this person as well. It doesn't have to be meeting up. It could be just chatting online with them. But yeah, something that makes you really happy and fulfilled in your heart. What's behind that is anger and ascension. Wow. Okay. Anger and ascension. That's really nice. That is like rising up from anger. So someone that you were angry with before, it could be someone that walked away from you because you were unhealed. You might not have got it in your unhealed state. You might not have made sense of it. You might have just felt abandoned by them. They come back into your life asking, are you okay now? You might see it from a whole different perspective now of your healed self, knowing what you've been through, and they might have seen that before and you just weren't aware of it in yourself. Could make you very happy and, yeah, relieving some of the anger that you might have felt from whatever went on previously. Wow, okay. Well, what about our love lives? What's going on in our love lives today? Love lives? Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. And wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. So no rushing into the romance department today, and a lot of acceptance going on. What else? No need to rush anything. Embrace the flow of life. Just go with the flow. What else in our love lives today? What else could be coming up in our love lives today? Balance and mystery. Interesting. Could be talking about that person that searches you out as well. It could have been an old love interest, and you might think, oh, is this going to turn into that romance again? Maybe. It could be more balanced now, but there's a mystery there. You don't know. You just don't know. You're much more balanced now. You know, especially if you were both struggling, you know, when you first met. Often we can like think that the other person is struggling, but when we look back, we realize that we were struggling too. We were unhealed and making a mess of things as well. We've got fear and floating on air. Fear of that, and old wounds coming up. So I've been reminded of old wounds, but feeling really happy. Could be fears coming up. Especially if someone knew you in your wounded state, you know. It can be uncomfortable sometimes. Remember bumping in, when I was a kid, I actually had a deformity. I've got 3 kidneys. One of them wasn't working properly, but it meant that I never knew when I needed the bathroom because I always needed the bathroom. That feeling of something being in your bladder. I always had that feeling because there was always something in my bladder because the kidney wasn't working properly. Anyway, I ended up having it operated on, but before we found out what was going on, the reason that we looked into it was because I would wet myself, I would pee because I would be bursting and not realize, you know. And so I would be in all kinds of social situations at school and all kinds of things, and I'd pee myself. Anyway, when I was in my 20s, I bumped into a guy that I went to school with, and I hadn't seen him for a long time, and he's like, oh, Claire, it's like, you'd always pee everywhere. And he was kind of laughing, and I said, oh yeah, and I explained to him, because I had 3 kidneys, and I never knew when I needed to pee, and he was like, oh, I had no idea. You know, he's kind of still making fun of me in his head. And I'm like, that's what it was. And he's like, oh, I'm so sorry. It was simple. It was a simple, well, it wasn't simple. It was a huge operation, but it could be like stuff like that coming up, like old wounds, like things that bothered you back then that don't anymore, or someone realizing. What else have we got in the energies? It's not those 2. Okay, what else in the energies? We've got a shark. Take care, or there'll be loss of material wealth. Haystack, karma. You reap what you've sown. We've got a cup. You should accept valid criticism. Yeah, so someone could be like telling you truths about you and your past as well. A broken ring, parting of the ways, either in romance or business. And this is what you could be talking about today with someone, about a previous parting of ways. And a wishbone. A wish is granted. Nice. So think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly for our answer, but it's just a bit of fun because this is a general reading, not a personal reading. If you want me to pull one of these crystals out of my bag and cards out of my decks for a specific question that you've got, then you can book yourself one of those one question readings with me on my website, behealing.com. Find a link for that in the description box below, and also one up there too. I can also use them in private readings if you want something more detail, or you've got a lot of questions, book in for one of those. There's a link in the description box below and also one up there too. How best to deal with these energies today? Oh, nice. Ten of Wands is about putting down the burdens. It's about letting go, perhaps of something that you've been holding on to for a long time. And the Queen of Wands is about very attractive energy, and it's taking action. The Queen of Wands takes action toward what she wants. It could be very nice energies today of like letting things go from a very long time ago. Yeah, sweet. Okay, so think of a yes or no answer question now. Pause the video if you're not ready for your answer. Your answer is distracted by dragonflies playing right outside my window. It's no, it's the ruby. Don't do it. There you go. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new, and leave a comment, because that'll get you an entry into that prize draw for a reading with me at the end of the month. In fact, I'll do the drawing for October in today's live show, so come along to that. Live Psychic Cafe show, I mean. I do one of these today's tarot. I've changed the name, so I'm like tripping up on the name of it now. Today's tarot. I do one of these today's tarot every single day of the year. I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show. The drawings of both of those prize draws will be done today live in that. So if you're feeling lucky, come along. And I make 3 love picker card reads a week as well. You can find one of those right there, right now. Watch that next if you want. Well, have the best day ever, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.